Hello everyone, and welcome back to Allthemodium 7. We're back in our world. Now, the last episode we made some pretty good progress in Britannia. In fact, I believe if we check in here, we're crafting some stuff. We've got some runes being crafted. Now, some of these runes, well, actually both of these runes are actually part of the ATM star recipe. It's this rune here, the Nidavellir, and this rune here with the rune of, what's this? Muspelheim. Okay, and it went pretty well. So essentially, I think we set up this guy, the Terrasteel agglomeration plate, and just a simple dropper setter to automate him. Over here, we did this a few episodes ago, the automation for the runes, which works pretty well. And then the last episode, to be honest, the main focus was trying to get like mana generation and stuff like that, and it worked. But I got a bit greedy in terms of aesthetics, and it ended up being a lot harder than it honestly needed to be. So we'll fix that this episode most likely, because coming in with a fresh mind and the comments from the previous video, it's going to be a breeze. We can make things so much better this episode. And the other thing we did was set up this guy here. So this is an Alvin Gateway core, which looks infinitely better than it ever would in a billion years if you didn't have shaders on. Because I mean, like, look, like, you know, the portal itself looks cool, but the glowing lapis and stuff with the shaders on, I mean, it's a whole different experience. I love it so much. These shaders, by the way, are over imagined shaders. So what have I learned? Well, for starters, you might remember there were a few things we were trying to look up with this Britannia book that we couldn't figure out, and we were like, we just don't have that information unlocked just yet. Well, someone reminded me, I can chuck that guy in there, and I think it's actually on the other side, and they'll chuck it back out, pretty much completed. We should now have pretty much everything we need. Now listen, I don't remember what we needed, but we've got it now. You know what I mean? If we want to look something up, it should be in here. I think from memory, we were trying to find maybe the dragon steel ore and the Alfheim stuff. I'm not sure. There are a few different things, if we're being honest. So that's one thing done pretty well. Now, the next thing is providing the nether stars for these floating wither akonites. There's a few things we can do, and it's actually going to be really good. So currently, we have these guys here sort of temporarily. The thought process was to just fill these guys up, which they are full. Once again, the shaders just don't show them too well. Fill these up with mana so that we can, do some recipes in the gateway core, and that worked well. We'll pick these guys up too, and we'll grab everything up on this side as well. And these guys have some potency lenses on them, which just make them transfer stuff a little bit in higher quantities. It's mana lens of potency. So what's the plan? Well, for starters, our system over here, I mean, it's useless. It's useless. I'm picking it all up. We had some droppers. We had some all that sort of stuff. We're going to pick it all up because listen, you're going to be mind blown at just how simple the solution is. So I'll pick up all this stuff. Beautiful. All that's picked up. I do want to pick this up too. I feel like I need to wrench it, to be completely honest with you. The wrench just makes it a lot easier, to be completely like, look, blah, 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 blah. So we're going to pick this stuff up. It's going to make a bit of a mess, which is, pretty much to be expected at this point. And we're just going to make it so much simpler. Listen, I'm building it up. So if somehow this doesn't work, it's going to be extremely embarrassing. But if it does work, it's going to be so satisfying just to have everything solved. So our entire inventory will get rid of all this junk. We don't need it. It's gone. Vanished. Reduced. Gone. Okay, so the plan is to place these guys right here. Oh, there's another thing as well, actually. Hold on. Listen, so many good things are happening this episode in terms of, like, progress. It's going to be beautiful. So we slap this down. Now, a few things. One is providing these guys with the stuff they need, right? With nether stars. Now, inside here, we've got nether stars. I don't know, do we have faded stars in here? We don't. I guess maybe they all got used up or they've turned back into nether stars. Regardless, it doesn't matter. We've got nether stars. We're obviously going to want to use some of these. I'll probably grab a stack out. That's probably easier. We've got mana spreaders. We might not even use them, to be completely honest. And what else do I need? By the way, I'm aware that this stuff's really, really loud. Yeah, let's search Britannia. Let me mute them all, and then I'll alter them just so that they're a little bit quieter. So you might still hear these endo flames, but they might be a little quieter, maybe. Because going through the editing, it was, man, some of the loudest thing I've ever heard in my life. It was just like non-stop, kind of a bit annoying. I reckon that's pretty good. That's like what, a third, maybe a quarter of the sound? Okay, let me know if it's still too loud or annoying or something, or maybe too quiet. So to provide these guys with one item on top of them, because that's how they work. You put one nether star on top and they start using it up, and it works really well and it burns it up. But we only want one item, and we always want one item. What I'm going to do is use, drumroll please, a funnel. a funnel from Create. I believe this will work flawlessly, like phenomenally well. These funnels are amazing. So how are we going to go about actually doing this in terms of the placement here? Well, there's a few things we can do. I'm just wondering, is there like a tiny chest we can get that just stores like a single item? I think from memory, do we have, I remember there was a chest called like the Dirt 9000 or something. Do we have that lying around? No, it doesn't particularly look like it if we're being honest. Maybe if I squint, what's the dirt chest? Oh, but it has no recipe. Oh, but this is what we want. This is what we need. Okay. Is the recipe just hidden? Surely I can build a chest. No? Okay. Well, listen, it's worth a try. Okay, well, I guess, I don't know. There's only one page. What can I use? We could use pedestals. Pedestals would work as well. Some display-only pedestals. Should we do that? I mean, why not, right? Let's get some more quartz blocks. We can grab... Oh, we don't have much quartz. Wait. I think we can make quartz. Yeah. Okay. Everything's fine. We're good. All is well here. So we just need an inventory to store the nether stars. We could... Let me make a pedestal first to test this out. What I want to see, realistically, and we'll probably have like a block here with the pedestal there, right? The main thing I want to see is what happens if I pipe in an item, right? So if we pipe in from a chest or something, in this case, we'll use blocks of quartz, right? So we have this guy here, he's extracting, and we put in a stack of quartz. What happens? It puts... Okay, so it is going to put a full stack on there. I wasn't sure if it would only hold, one item. Okay. Good to know. So I guess this solution doesn't really work. Okay. Alright, in that case, we can try something else. What we can try is just setting up an actual conveyor around the system. Now listen, I'm not sure if this will work. I'm pretty sure the funnels will work, like almost guaranteed. So the rest of this is just sort of like, I guess, getting everything else working. You know what I mean? So in order to do this, it might get a little bit messy here. We'll see what we get away with in terms of, I guess, keeping it less messy. Is the game louder? I'm sorry if this is just on my end, but everything just feels so loud today. Even that feels loud. Listen, I've got no excuse. I don't know what's going on. I might be losing it. Anyhow, let me just dig this up a bit. So this one, we want to go all the way. I think I want to place it like, up to here. Oh, I don't know why it's doing it like that as well. Why aren't you placing, like that? So we'll do that. Then we place this one here, and this goes all the way to here. Then this one goes where this is. So we'll just break some of this like that. Where are we? Place you there. Awesome. And the reason why we're doing this is because I think this will allow us to use the one source to hook all these up. So I'll show you what I mean. We're going to use mechanical belts and obviously, connect all these. And we're going to have a nice little cross section, like a little hashtag in the middle here, like that. And so if these spin, they should all spin the right way, hopefully. And I think if we get gearboxes and place these in the gaps like this, it might work exactly as intended. It might not, but it also might. And that's the main thing. So we're going to place gearboxes in every one of these spots. It's a bit cramped. I'll be the first to admit. But if it works, it'll be pretty fun. So far so good, I think. Now let's grab a motor, an electric motor. Here we go. And we should be able to power this. So if I slap this guy on here, you know what? I don't know why I picked this one specific spot right next to the train track that we can't really move. Wait, no, you stay there. Hold on. Bear with me. This guy here, we'll grab an ender gate, obviously to power him. Grab one of these, grab one of those. Awesome. He can go on the side. As you can see already, perfect. Everything's spinning in the exact direction that we want. So, what next? Well, if you remember, we actually have cables pretty much under here that we can probably make use of. If we just jump down here, we can probably pick some up. Yep, 2 cables, awesome. So we can bring one cable across here and one here. I should be able to get away with placing a chest here, for example. Then into this chest, we're going to have an exporter along with some upgrades. In particular, I want a crafting upgrade and a regulator upgrade, okay? So we're going to place this guy here. That should connect, right? Yeah, that's connected. Beautiful. Both of these go in here. That'll allow it to craft things with the crafting upgrade. And the regulator upgrade, obviously, it'll keep a specific amount. So the next thing we'll do is we'll grab... Oh, we've got nether stars on us. We'll open this up, and we'll say... Oh, not that many. There's probably already that many in there, but just keep one was my main thought there. So keep one. So if I take one out, one goes in. Take one out, one goes in. If I put two in or more in, it doesn't matter. But take one out, one goes in. Perfect. So from here, what we're going to do is, do I want it to be up? I think I want it to be up one, don't I? So we might, bear with me. We might actually pick this guy up and actually just move him a little bit. So we'll pick this guy, grab that. I want to place the exporter here, but I want him to be the other way around. Actually, hold on. This might work as well. As strange as this seems. If I put Nether Star here, ladies and gentlemen, we have perfection. Okay, so as you can see, these Nether Stars go the full way around. Now, what I'm interested in is what happens right now when it clogs up. Okay. As you can see, it keeps placing items on as much as it can squeeze on. I'm hoping it gets to a standstill. That's what I'm sort of banking on here. As you can see, it's still squeezing in. There's still a little bit more room. I think we've now reached a proper standstill. So, where do we go from here? Well, I'm not entirely sure. I think what I can do is somehow manipulate these to work in my favor. I'm still not entirely sure how I do this. I think you sort of get the idea. I feel like I place you... it's not really... We're so close. Listen. I believe that it can be done. I guess the alternative is I just do this above the plants, and I guess that would actually give us... You know what? Let's do that. That actually makes a lot more sense. So bear with me as I pick up everything we just made, but it's fine. The concept is there, so you get where I'm going with this, hopefully, at this point. Fingers crossed. So now we're just going to do all of that, but above this by one block. And I'll give you a quick example, just a quick one, of what we're doing and why we're doing it. So I think that'll go there as well, right? Yeah, that should be good. So, for an example, where are we? This will be about across here. Obviously, it'll be spinning around the entire thing. And then under here, I should be able to place those funnels, these guys right here that we had, just like this. And then we're going to want to wrench these guys. So, we'll see if this wrench works. Oh, really? Really? I guess. So, I wanted... You know what? I'm starting to realize it might have worked how it was before. Did you? Yeah, you placed it there. I want you to... Hold on. Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want. And I think that works. Alternatively, there is an alternative. The alternative is using a chute, because I don't know if that will work in like hindsight, or I guess in foresight. Let's try the chute. My concern with the chute was whether it will drop too many items. So if we place this here, and I get a nether star, and there's a nether star on top, like that. Okay, it spits it out, but it spits it out too far. Hold on. I'll tell you what. Let's go one more up on both of these. Okay, so we place the chute there, and now we'll see if this works. So once again, the idea is we place one, and it should drop it right on top. Perfect. I place another one, and it drops it. I place another one, and it doesn't drop it. See that? How cool is that? It doesn't drop it in. Look at that. So there will always be one star sitting there waiting, even though this one's on the ground. But that one will sit there. And as you can see, I think it's working perfectly. I would imagine. Like, I drop him on there. He does nothing. Cool. Okay. I'm pretty confident this works. I'll tell you what. We're going to find out if it doesn't. In fact, I think I want to place you here, which means I kind of want to get rid of you, which there's a better way to do that normally, but it's fine. So here, let me pick that stuff up. We'll fix this up later. But in the meantime, let's get this built. This is going to be really good. Can I place you here? Oh, I can. Although I don't want you there. I actually want you on the side of this. Okay. Yeah. We're good. We can totally figure out how to do this. No, I think I need building blocks, because how do I... hold on. I think I can do this. I think you do this, and then yeah, and then you pull it across. Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. We're learning. So I place you, I connect you together, and then I add one, and then I do the same thing. Place you, place you, place you. How cool is that? We did a create thing. That was pretty cool. So I've got this guy here. It's a nice little hashtag or shuriken. It's nothing else. Okay? Good. I thought I'd get that out of the way. Nothing else. It'll never be anything else. Hold on. It kind of looks like something else. Hold on. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Is this going to make it worse? Hold on. Before I continue. Will continuing this make it look worse? I'm trying to make it not look worse, and I think it's making it worse. I can do... I really don't want this to look like anything else because it's really close to being good. I think we're good. I think I saved it. I think yeah, we can do like a checkerboard. Okay, I do like a bit of a this. This looks pretty cool. Then we place the belt there. We can place one of yeah. I do think I want to do this. So we'll make sure these are all set up correctly. I think they are. We could even do brass casing if we want to. We'll do that there. Keep that gap and do that there. So this should be a gearbox. This should be a gearbox. This should be a gearbox, and this should be a gearbox. They all are perfect. So we've got this awesome setup here that looks like nothing else. Underneath it will be chutes. So we'll make sure that we've got enough of those. Listen, one guy had to go and ruin it all. All of our Minecraft builds would be built with pure efficiency, but some guy had to go and ruin it. And he also did a bunch of other stuff. You know, that was in the grand scheme of things. The whole inability to build Minecraft structures is definitely a low point in that situation. Anyway, we're gonna move on. Okay, relax. It's a Tuesday, a Monday. What day is today? It's a Tuesday. For me. So relax. Everything's fine. Okay. The other thing I want to do real quick is I do want another wither aconite if we can afford one. It's gonna need a rune. I don't know if we have the rune made. Yeah, I think it's crafting a rune. But I would like another one, just so that we can have this fully built, just like this. Although I guess, to be fair, the middle one won't do anything anyway because there's no conveyor running on it. So we'll just have to break that. That's fine. So I believe, honestly, I believe this works. If we wanted to, this could almost be a gearbox, I think. You know, I want to try something actually. If this is a gearbox and we wrench it, can I spin you around? No. Or at least it doesn't look like it. I can pick you up though, and I can craft you into a vertical gearbox, place you here. This is sort of my idea. And slap the thing in the middle, right? So we'll slap the motor on top, preferably on top. Beautiful. The speed, this doesn't have to go fast at all. It can go a nice leisurely pace as far as I'm concerned. We'll grab the ender gate, slap this guy on top. And as you can see, it's going the wrong way. But that's actually fine because we can actually scroll this. If I somehow look at it. Yep, here we go. I should be able to scroll this in reverse. And then let go. And as you can see, now it's going the correct way. We can speed it. It's going a bit. That's probably a nice speed. I think this is nice. So as you can see, this should work. This should do what we were trying to make it do. So that should spin around. They should conveyor over. They should drop down. It should be pretty cool. So what do we want to do here? We do want to bring this up, preferably, I guess. And essentially just attach it onto wherever it'll go, if we're being completely honest. So let's go cables, grab a stack of those out. Realistically as well, let's go ahead and while we're here, let's just get 1,000 of them. Put them in the bank, get them stored away for a rainy day. Wither akonites, I guess, yeah, we weren't going to make any of those anyway. But we'll build this up. Beautiful, right next to our wonderful, what's this, peach tree or something? Orange crop, marvelous. And we'll slap this guy here, and we'll do exactly what we were doing before, which is chuck in these. And to be honest, all we need to do here is probably a crafting upgrade. Now, I am concerned because they are all dropping instantly, and as you can see, we are getting a lot more than I intended. Okay, hold on. This is not working. This is what... Okay, apparently my very limited testing was not sufficient. Oh, God. Okay, I'll tell you what. We're going to try the funnels again. The funnels, I know the funnels can work. The question is how to make them work. So these we're going to slap under here. Yeah, they're not really facing the right way, are they? Because I'm pretty sure you meant to use chutes, which means... Oh, God. How have I managed to mess this up this badly? Hold on. Let me drop on at least one of these. Have this guy going around. Does he do anything? He does nothing. He does absolutely nothing. Let's grab a create wrench. What does it say our controls are? We can't read them. Awesome. If I right-click this... Oh, perfect. Okay, we right-click the bottom of them all, and as you can see, the arrow changes from facing up, which would pick things up, to down, which will drop things down. So we'll do that on all of them. Make them face down. Beautiful. And now let's give it the test run. So I'm going to stand up here and I'm going to drop this guy here. I'm going to get my hotbar clear. I'm going to drop these. And in theory, each one should go further each time. Yes, I think it's working perfectly. Look, and it goes further each time, and then it'll drop down there, and then this one will make it around the corner. Oh, what a time to be alive. Okay. So now we put this guy in here. He goes across. Bingo, bango. Your mum is a mango. That's... mango? Orange. But yeah, how cool is this? So now if we look down here, look at that. Built to perfection. It's beautiful. It's marvelous. How simple was that? It's phenomenal. How long did that take? 20 minutes. Oh, God. But you get the idea. That was a lot nicer than what we did last episode. But now we have an issue, okay? The issue is, it's cool and all to have all this, but if we grab our Wonder of the Forest back out, they're full of mana, or I guess they've got no mana because they've got nowhere to put it. So what do we use? Well, I could use my mana spreaders, but that would be very, very dumb. I can use a mana collector. This guy right here. Actually, no, it's this is going to be a little bit rough to get. This is going to be an interesting episode now that I realize. So we need some of this stuff, some Dreamwood and whatnot, which I think we can trade in the Elven Gateway. That should be definitely doable. Rune of Vanaheim, I believe we could probably get our hands on that guy as well, our grimy little hands. This Spirit Ingot, this is going to be a little bit tricky because we need these Gaia spirits, and these guys we get from a boss. And the boss, you have to set up in... well, you have to set up and, like, fight and... I don't know if it needs mana to start it up. It might not. But regardless, it's a bit of, like, a task. So, I'll tell you what. We've got our book on us. Let's put that in our hotbar. Actually, yeah, none of these are showing me the rituals. Can we open this up? This is the G section. There's nothing there. Okay. Alright. Interesting. What do I do then? What do I do? Mythic Botany. That's it. Oh, awesome. Mythic Botany. Beautiful. Okay, I think we can do it. I don't necessarily know if we need to unlock something to do it. Also, my laptop got really quiet. I don't know what happened. But anyway, I think we can do it. Now, we will need pylons, and we actually need these ones here, I believe. So they're going to cost us some Elementium. They're going to cost us some Elf Steel, which I don't even know how you get Elf Steel. How do you get Elf Steel? A Mana Infuser. Oh, we'll have to hook this guy up. Okay, that's going to be a bit tricky. But we'll try and do that. The Mana Infuser, it's going to need some more runes, some more Elementium. It looks doable. It looks reasonably doable. Now, before we do all that, this guy isn't even set up with automation, so we should probably, well, do that. So this should be really easy. We'll grab a crafter. We'll grab, obviously, the factory dropper. What do we have set up here? Like, how is this done? A demagnetizer and then an item collector, and that should be pretty simple. So if we come over here, realistically, I should do the stuff, like, behind it, just because that'll probably look a little bit nicer. So we'll place this here. We'll walk through. Hopefully we don't teleport anyway. And we'll slap this guy down. Can I wrench you? I don't think I can I? Oh, you know what? The portal's not a real portal, so I can just, like, place it there. Like, it's not a block. Awesome. So this guy, he's actually got some stuff on him, which I didn't think he would. How's this guy going? He's clogged up. Awesome. What I think I can do, can I drop the stuff there? And will they find their way on? These, like, extra little faded stars? Maybe. Or they'll sit there for eternity. Either way, it's fine. So, in this configuration, I want to set this guy up to ignore redstone, and that's pretty much it. So he'll ignore redstone, and he'll drop stuff. Awesome. So, what's the follow-up from that? Well, we're going to have to put patterns in him. That'll be fine. We'll have to run a cable over here, obviously. So we'll dig underneath here. We'll dig our way over to the eventual cables that are somewhere over here. At least they should be. Yep, here we go. Cables should be lying around. Awesome. You can come with me. Boop, 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 boop. Beautiful. Jump back up here. Patch up that. Wonderful. So this guy's pretty much hooked up already, to be completely honest. Then what we can get away with, if we want, is the demagnetizer and the item collector. So we'll grab one of each. Item collector. Grab that. We've got a chest on us. That'll be handy. So this chest, I'm going to slap it back here. He's going to have the item collector on him. He will obviously pick things up in a radius. He can probably do 5x5. That might be good enough. So he'll do a 5x5 that'll go in here. And then what I'll do is I'll have an importer putting the stuff in the system. And we might as well just do a creative one. Why not? It'll it'll help speed things up a little bit. And then over this side, we'll have the demagnetizer. This guy's going to be pretty much the same, just we'll do a little bit bigger, why not? And that should work pretty well. Now, we'll obviously have to do blacklist and whitelist for this, so this guy will be a whitelist. And at the moment, to be honest, we don't want him placed down at all, because we need some items first. Did that just get eaten up? I think it got eaten up. It's fine, it's fine. Let's go item collector. We'll have to grab a new one, I guess. So, first things first, we need a piece of this, like, Allthemodium, right? So to do that, we're going to need 2 mana steel. Awesome. I thought we needed terra steel for whatever reason, and I got a little bit worried. So 2 mana steel, awesome. We'll chuck this stuff in there. We get our Allthemodium. We're going to jump over here. Before we do that, I don't know, do I need everything? Like, you know what, actually? I think I can place this guy and put him on whitelist mode already, and I think that's good enough. And then put Allthemodium in. So if I drop Allthemodium, he's in the system. I should now be able to search Allthemodium. Awesome. Next thing I want is that pixie dust that we use a bit. He's going to be a mana pearl. Realistically, I should probably just make the patterns. You know what I mean? That'll probably save us some time in the future. Don't know what's broken with this recipe as well. Might have to sort that out later. Okay, so first things first. Pixie dust pattern. Wonderful. Let's go Allthemodium. Grab this pattern right here. Beautiful. And then we also want, I believe it is the Dragonstone pattern right here. So we'll grab that as well. That should be pretty simple. Awesome. Run back over here. Slap these patterns in. And then we should be good to go, as far as I'm aware. So, for example, I would like some of that pixie dust. I mean, we've already got one. And we've already got the Dragon Steel, to be completely honest. Or the Dragonstone. So I can add these in there. And they should work. To give it a test run, let's search for our Allthemodium, because I happen to know that we're going to need a little bit of this. And let's try and get 10 of it. And it should work. We should hopefully have this guy drop stuff, which it looks like he's doing. And we should have Allthemodium rising up. How cool is that? Works perfectly. Cool. So, what now? Well, for starters, we could increase this guy to drop like a stack at once, I believe. I think by increasing this, drop stack size to like a full stack. So now if I go in here and I do 10 more, it might happen a lot quicker. Maybe. We've got 11. We've still got 11. You know what? I think he only drops however much he gets, which is a bit of a problem. Whereas I kind of want him to, I want him to drop more, but like whenever. Is that this maybe? Let's see. I'll cycle this one. No, it didn't really do anything. What about this? Does that do anything? Nah, doesn't really change anything. All right, we'll go back to just one then. That'll probably be the easiest. Just drop one item at a time. Okay, but anyway, the system works. That's the main thing. So, back to the mana infuser. We're going to need 2 runes here. Rune of Asgard and Rune of Spring, it looked like. So we'll hop into the pattern terminal. Go ahead and try and get this stuff. So, Rune of Asgard. We pretty much have everything except this guy here. Now, before I actually finish this pattern, we do want to keep putting our living rock in there, I believe. But we still currently do that method, I think. We're going to need Rod of the Bifrost. This guy actually looks pretty easy, so we'll grab him. There we go. He can go in there. The rune pattern, we're going to have to figure out what's broken on him very soon. But the rest of this will go in there. There's one more rune, the Rune of Spring or whatever it happened to be. Where is it? This guy here, Rune of Spring. Once again, pretty much have all of that anyway. Make sure that we add our little bit of rock to that. Beautiful. Slap this guy in there. And then I think, to be honest, yeah, I don't know what's broken with this guy. Well, I actually do know, by the way. One of these uses a nether brick, this guy right here. And he hasn't been using it for whatever reason. He hasn't been placing it on. So I've just grabbed the recipe out. Nether brick. I don't particularly know what his issue is. Yeah, not too sure. Nether brick set. Nether brick. Nether brick. I could try moving him later on. So like I can remove it from there and have him go in, I don't know, at this point. Maybe that'll make a difference. Let's go ahead and update that. That should be fine. And we'll chuck this back down there and then we'll at least finish this recipe by placing the little bit of you on there. See? And then it starts up instantly. So not too sure what's going on. We'll put our living rock on there too. So we'll let that continue. There's quite a few different things we have to craft. Yeah. Alright, almost all of these are done. I think we're currently crafting the Rune of Spring. Maybe. It looks like it. So that should then be the mana infuser. Although we need Glimmering Dreamwood, which is, I believe... This thing's so loud. Listen, I might be crazy, but I might also not be crazy. Botania. Let me get all of these and just like lower them to whatever this level is and see if that somehow hurts less. So what we want to do is grab some living wood. We'll grab, I don't know, 10 of it, I guess. And I believe we want to chuck this stuff into this Elven gateway. So we'll throw it through there. There we go. And it spits all this stuff out. And to be honest, we probably want to add it to that list. And that'll be good. Then I can chuck it away and magically it's gone. So we should be able to make this, the glimmering wood, by using that dream wood. Isn't that what I just made? What did I just make? Hold on. How do you make dream wood? Dream wood log, Elven trade, living wood log. Is that not what I just... Oh, I've got it back on me. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't really know what just happened. Anyhow. What? Dream wood. Glimmering log. So I need to... Okay, I need to combine the dream wood log into a dream wood. And then combine that with glowstone to make glimmering dream wood. That makes sense. Okay. And then we have a mana infuser. Now, we're pretty much going to want to do the exact same setup we have here. So if I want, I could make the square there. Or I'm thinking we dig out this area here. I think this will probably make a little bit more visual sense, I guess. So we'll dig this up and make it our new little area. Alright, so this is pretty much the zone. Although I'm now realizing I probably didn't need to place that stuff because if we put this in the hotbar, we're going to be making a structure anyway, right? We're going to be making this little ritual area here. So we want this guy to actually be down one. So we want him to be here, right? And he needs a few things. Some of them look like they're just gold, but others look like glistening living rock or whatever, which, is that a thing? Do I need to throw this through a Britannia Alvin gate? It doesn't look like it, particularly. Let's consult the book and see exactly what it wants. Let's go over here. Dominant side pull for mana from sparks. Agglomeration plate. Terra steel. Elf steel. Okay, yeah, that's what we're trying to craft. It's not telling us what that stuff is, to be completely honest. What we can do, we're looking at Britannia here. We've got living rock here. We've got the dream wood there. Oh, I think this is it. I think it's shimmer rock. So it's going to be living rock and then Bifrost. Bifrost is going to be Rod of the Bifrost and then Elf Glass. And Elf Glass is Mana Glass, which is... okay, so yeah, a few recipes we need is essentially what that leads into. So, what do I need? I need Bifrost block. Awesome. We can add that pattern. Beautiful. Oh my god, our inventory. I just realized how messy we are. I apologize greatly for everything you have had to witness. Okay, but yes, we have the Bifrost block. Then we have the Elf Glass block. Then we have the Mana Glass block. And then that should be it. So, Mana Glass will go into this guy here. So, there you go. The Elf Glass obviously comes over here. Raooo. Into there. Beautiful. And then the actual Bifrost will go into here. Awesome. So, I should now be able to order exactly what we needed. So, in terms of the Shimmer Rock, I could probably add that recipe too, to be completely honest. Let's go in here. Shimmer Rock. Add this pattern. Beautiful. Now, in terms of the Shimmer Rock, how much do I want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. So let's go in here. Let's search shimmer. Click this. Type in 5. Start. Craft. And so everything should start kicking off. We've got some mana crystals being made. We should have some stuff getting thrown in there, which it looks like we did. And then we should have all of our shimmer rock in a few seconds, I guess. Yeah, it's going to make some rods and throw some glass through the void and whatnot. Which I think did we set it up correctly? It actually says we're waiting on glass. No, we're processing glass. Scheduled mana glass. I think we're processing... Do we not have glass? Hold on. Do we have glass? We got plenty of glass. Hold on. Oh, hang on there, Buster. What's the hold up? Let's see. So this guy, glass. Oh, you know what? Probably a pattern situation. This guy's not stopping from collecting glass. That's the problem. So I need to go in here and tell you, hey, no glass. Sorry. No glass, no play, no food today. And then we need to grab glass. And we needed how much? We need 5 of it. So we're going to go 5. And then we're going to drop all of that. And then I think we're good. Stuff should get through in there. Yep, beautiful. And then we should have the shimmer rock we oh so desire. But we need to add this to the whitelist. I need to go here, open new, add in Elf Glass. Then when I drop it, magically it gets picked up. And then we have shimmer rock. Awesome. Wonderful. It works. So this stuff is going to go in these spots like so. And as you can see, this middle block does have to be shimmer rock. You can actually look at them to see. So this one says shimmer rock. This one says block of gold. So we'll go ahead and do that. I'm sure we can arrange such a thing. In fact, we've got some right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. These will go there, 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 and there. And then we'll place the mana infuser. Now, my shaders make it really hard to appreciate what I imagine is a beautiful visual under here. I imagine if I press this, yeah, we can sort of see a bit of the shimmer. Or at least I can on my end. Once again, in my little recording thing on my other screen, this looks like the brightest thing on the planet even still. Whereas on my screen, it looks quite tame. So, I guess, I don't know. Let me know what you have on your end. Okay. And then we pretty much just replicate this design here. So it's very, very simple. It's just going to be, not this design, this design. Literally this exact same thing. So pretty much exactly what we set up there. If I was smart, I would get a copy paste gadget and do it and just do this. In fact, I think we've got one on us, right? Why am I crafting one? I'm pretty sure we own the stuff. We have the technology. I'm going to go copy mode. I'm going to shift right click here, go back into this mode, open GUI. We are going to up it by 1 and lower it by 1 and click confirm. And now I think we've just got this area here, which is perfect. That's pretty much what we want. I guess arguably, you could definitely make an argument to have it go back 1. So that would be starting in this direction. Nope. Let's go back that way. We want to start this direction. Yeah, awesome. Somehow we've accidentally gone... Oh god, we are all over the place. What? It just keeps going that way. Oh, okay, yeah, I think I see the problem. So we want to go here. Nope, we want to go back 1. Leave this at 0. And then we want it to end +1. Beautiful. So now I've got this area copied. Wonderful. Okay, we did what we wanted to do. So now if I go into paste mode, I should be able to paste the thing, assuming I have everything, which I don't. Or I bind it to a machine. For example, I bind it to this, but I don't think that's what I need to do. I'm not sure what I need to do, to be completely honest. We'll just grab the stuff. All right, now I've got everything, and so I should be able to place it pretty much right here. And as you can see, everything places perfectly. How cool is that? So this stuff, once again, we can probably lower the stuff we need to lower. In fact, I think most of these can just be 3x3. Like, what do we have here? We've got a 3x3 here. I've got a 3x3 here. This guy, of course, set to whitelist. So we'll do the same thing here. This guy, 3x3, set to whitelist. This guy can also be 3x3. He doesn't need to be too crazy. Right? Am I? Yeah, he doesn't have to be too crazy. Awesome. So what do we do next? Make sure this guy is set to ignore redstone by changing it to that crossed out redstone torch. And then chuck in a pattern, and then obviously make sure as well that we're actually, hooked into the system. So we can probably dig in pretty much any direction, I would imagine. Grab this stuff. We'll probably make a cover here, unless we have some, which, to be honest, we should. Cover. We do have some living rock. We're going to want one of these living rocks to be... I can't scroll it into the thing. We want one of these to be a hollow cover, which is going to go pretty much right here. So we're going to go cable. We're going to go hollow cover, place another cable, and we could place cover there, or I could just dirt it up. That's probably the easier option. So this guy's hooked up, right? We go in here. We search for our... What's the ingot called? We require a special ingot from Vibranium. We require an Alf steel ingot. This guy right here, I believe. So that's going to be this recipe, which doesn't need the mana infuser. It just needs pixie dust, dragonstone, Allthemodium. And how much did it say? 2 mana pools worth of mana. So at the moment, as we currently stand, we have 1 mana pool full, 2 mana pools full, and the important thing here is they also have sparks attached. So this one has a spark, this one has a spark, this one over here isn't full, but it does have a spark. That guy's got a spark. These two here obviously have mana in them, and I believe they do have a spark. If you look through in this one, it has a spark and actually has, I think, a dominant thing on it, which we might actually want. So I don't know if that is the play, to be completely honest with you. I'll tell you what we can do, just real quick. I can pick these up. Pick both of these up. We can shift right click to get rid of that augment and pick that augment up. And then we can place these back. How's that sound? Sound like a deal? Okay. So then what we can do is on this guy, we want to place another spark, and we want to make sure that it has that dominant gene, that dominant augment. So we place a spark on there, then right click the augment on there. And so this guy will draw in mana from every single pool attached using the sparks. I don't know if there's a range. I think there might be a range. So I guess be aware. So then we're good to go. I chuck this in here. This guy set the whitelist. Yep. And we give it a shot. So Elf Steel. It's going to use a lot of mana here. We order it. It will drop the stuff on the ground, hopefully. It might have to actually, yeah, it looks like it's crafting a few different things. So it drops the stuff. The ritual starts. As you can see, it brings in all the magic. We can toggle our shaders on. It's going to look, oh, very stunning. What a game. What an amazing, I'm trying to get a nice thumbnail angle. How's that? Maybe. We might be lucky there. And then it gets orange, orange, orange. And then when it's fully orange, we get, oh, it's doing another run. Oh my God. We get our hands on exactly what we want, which is the Elf Steel. There we go. Beautiful. So now we have Elf Steel ingot. Beautiful. So this guy, I think we need a lot of it, don't we? Because I need to make actually the pylons only use nuggets. So we might be good. We might genuinely be good. So what I'm going to do as well, we'll make some patterns here. So the pylon I need is this one here. I need a Gaia pylon. It's going to use Allthemodium, so we don't need Gaia ingots or whatever. If I'm pronouncing anything wrong, I apologize, but I probably won't fix it. So just a pre-warning before you get, I don't know, offended. But yeah, we're just going to make all these, and it should be pretty easy. We might need more Terra Steel now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, we might need more Terra Steel. I'm just thinking, we have Terra Steel as a craftable, but we just used a lot of mana. Although actually, it doesn't look like we actually used much mana, so I think we're actually good. Okay, let's order a Terra Steel. Because Terra Steel, I think, might use a mana pool. So I think we're good. It's going to drop stuff there. And that's going to start crafting. Awesome. I think the more mana, the faster it crafts. Possibly time in a bottle might work. I don't know. All I know is we just got a Terra Steel. So that can turn into ingots. And then, if I put all of these patterns in here, I should be able to order at least one. But the problem is we need 4. Which means we actually just need another Terra Steel. So it is doable. We can do another Terra Steel. Wait, can we? Oh yeah, it used barely any mana. Oh, listen, we're pretty much mana monopoly men at the moment. Mana monopoly men. That's what we are. So that should craft. Ah, easy. Like genuinely a piece of cake. I really love the sparks, by the way. Britannia does the particles really well, like really, really well. Awesome. Another Terra Steel. Turn that into nuggets. Search for our pylon. We want 4 of these. And it will craft. Awesome. So that stuff's going to craft. There's probably going to be a few different recipes being created, a few things. I just realized as well, it's possible it ordered another one of these because we have that as an option. No, we don't have nuggets though, so it shouldn't order another Elf Steel. I think we're good. Yeah, just the nuggets. But yeah, so everything's crafting. Now, that's fine. We can leave it as it is. We might need to make sure that this stuff's force loaded. I think, yeah, it's all force loaded. We've got a crazy amount of force loading going on. The next thing we need is a spot to do this boss battle. Now, you can do it pretty much anywhere. You do need, however, a flat surface without any grass or anything. So, I mean, let's be honest. If it'll let us place the stuff, this is the perfect dimension. And it does like a little combat zone, like a little battle zone. So you don't have to worry too much about like, you know, your world being destroyed. It's literally just a nice flat area. And we're going to make the most of this. So the next thing we need as well is a beacon. So we'll craft one of these. It should be very easy to craft. We'll need some blocks of ingots. I don't know what you can get away with using. We should probably use iron or something. Although copper should work now that we're in like proper Minecraft. No, I think I have to use iron, to be honest. I think you can see tags. Like if I were to hold control here, it's possible we would see something that would say like Minecraft. Oh, we actually see it. Minecraft beacon base blocks. Beautiful. Can we use blocks of emerald as Minecraft beacon base blocks? Minecraft beacon base block. Do we see it? I currently don't see it. But surely you can, right? Because, I mean, you can use an emerald as a thing. So, in terms of actually doing this, I'm going to have to load up a little picture of it. We want the beacon to pretty much be in the ground. Pretty much where it is. So we'll dig this up. And we'll go ahead and place our blocks of emerald, which are going to glow beautifully. That's why I wanted to use emerald. And so this guy should be pretty much functioning. I've just got to, light him up. Oh, he's already lit up. If I wanted to, I guess I could apply one of these, speed or haste. I don't necessarily care. I don't know what we want. Are we allowed blocks of emerald? Can I not? Huh, that was weird. Anyhow, we'll chuck this in here. We'll give ourselves haste. Why not? Apply haste. Beautiful. We feel hasting. Yep, cool. So, next up are the pylons. Now, to do the pylons, we are going to need to hit this guy with an item. The item we hit it with, where is it? We need to use a piece of terra steel, so we should be able to order them. The terra steels, once again, are pretty cheap compared to everything else we make. And I think it's possible that by attempting to do this, it might tell us where we need to place the blocks. That's sort of what I'm hoping for here. Once again, this guy should have crafted already. Might be a like chunk loading issue. Oh no, awesome. So what you meant to do is shift right click and see it's yelled at me and it's actually shown me exactly where to place this stuff. You can see there's 4 dots. So what we need to do is place these guys here with the pylons on top. Now the pylons, once again, with shaders off, look pretty nice, to be completely honest. Let's do this again to make sure I can see the stuff. Yep, here's where it needs to go. It looks so anticlimactic without the shaders, whereas I turn these on and it's like, everything's glowing, it's looking awesome. So this guy will go here, and the final one will go here. Now this guy can be dangerous, can be deadly, I guess. We've got full Unobtanium, so I'm not too fussed. I think, is this just even netherite as well? I think it is. But I'm feeling pretty confident. I don't think we need to worry. So, I'm going to shift right click terra steel on this guy. It's going to spawn, and it's going to be loud. I'm going to preemptively go into here, and I'm just sort of going to lower these a bit. There's going to be another sound, I think, very soon. Maybe? What it used to do? I don't... Oh god, is the guy invisible? Hold on. Oh yeah, I can't see him with my shaders on, but we can see him now, so I guess that's fine. And you just want to run around and hit him. And as you can see at the top, his health goes down. It's pretty straightforward when you're at this point of the game. Oh, we are actually getting withered. Why are we getting wither? Is it the pants that block wither? Resistance to sources using wither. So let's put this on instead of our other pants. And now I think we're good. So yeah, he'll spawn a bunch of things, bunch of stuff. You just gotta sort of kill him. But yeah, what used to happen is it used to play some really intense, like, rock and roll music. It's possible it's trying to do that because I've got my music off, I guess. Or not. I don't really know, to be completely honest. Maybe jukebox? No, don't know. Maybe it was meant to be on from the beginning. Regardless, we're good. So I'll just keep getting rid of these guys, I guess. Once you destroy a few waves, he hops back down. He's meant to be a complete replica of you, but you can take him out. And then obviously, you can start putting your stuff away. So, what did we get? Well, the main ingredient, you can already see potentially. It is, I'm putting everything away, this guy here, Gaia spirits. That's what we want. The rest of this, maybe it's like Gaia. I'm not really sure. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't think anyone on the earth knows. You can claim you do, but I mean, hey, can't trust you. But yeah, so we've got this stuff, which is pretty cool. We'll obviously want our wand for something, I imagine. We'll put our pants back on so that we get, our speed boost and whatnot. And awesome. Nice. Job well done. So with this ingot, we can use it to craft the mana collector. Realistically, very easily. So we'll give that a little test run. Although I feel like it said that I couldn't. What do we need? We need a few different things. Glimmering Dreamwood and all that. Let's just add patterns for it. That's, I mean, that'll be pretty easy. So we'll go in here. Obviously, this is what we're after, so I guess I'll add this as a whole. We're going to want a recipe for the Spirit Ingot, a recipe for the Glimmering, and a recipe for the Rune. The Rune, let's get this guy out of the way so that maybe he can craft. He's going to need a core? Wow. I didn't expect that. Living Rock, obviously part of this recipe as well. Add that. Alvin Gateway core, add this. Terra Steel Nugget, add that. Okay, that was pretty good purchase of recipes. So this one we're going to want obviously the wooden glowstone. We're going to want this wood to be yeah, it can be this. 4 of these going in, and then this can be 1 of these going in there, and that should be pretty straightforward. So then the crafting recipes are going to be Terra Steel and Gateway Core, Mana Collector, Glimmering, and the Dream Wood. Then in this guy over here, we'll go the, the Dream Wood recipe there. And then finally in our Rune guy down here, which I don't even know if I can reach him, to be honest. I almost can. Can I? Maybe? No, it's out of range. But anyway, that stuff can go there. We can search for our Mana Collector. and we're about to be shopping. The mana collector's not here. Why is the mana collector not here? Where did I put the mana collector? I swear, didn't I? Hold on. I think I put all the patterns in here, right? Is that what I did? No. Where did I put all the patterns? You know what? I must have just put them in this. Is that what I did? Yeah, I did. Okay, listen. We don't talk about that. I don't really know what happened there. I don't know why that happened, but it's fine. Mana collector, Alvin Gateway core. Are we good? I think that's everything. That's very odd. I'm very surprised that I managed to do that. Regardless, though, we'll open this guy up and chuck this stuff in, and now we should be able to order our mana collector, and it should be able to craft everything. We're obviously gonna have to wait for a rune. We do need the Gaia's spirit. Now, to do that, I think we just chuck the spirits in there, because I think we put the actual ingot already in. Did we not? I swear we did. It's possible that it's one of these in here. I don't recall seeing it, but it's possible. It's possible I put it somewhere else as well, to be completely honest. Regardless, though, we'll just make a new one. Why not? So this guy will craft into... Where is it? Into this guy. Awesome. Grab that recipe. Chuck him in there. Alright, now can we order it? This will be good. Trust me. Well worth it. So we order that. Wait for it to craft. Once again, I'm pretty sure we've got at least enough mana to get us going, at least for the moment. By the way, I don't know if we need this, but I just want to do it for satisfaction because... Oh, we've got a mess. Okay, so what's happening here is they're grouping up. And so what we've got over here... Oh, I'm not meant to pick you up. Oh, but you're out of mana. That's fine. We're going to grab a dominant and apply it to the spark. And then you can bring in some stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We're about to sort everything out soon. It should be fine. Should be. Oh, we're big time out of mana. Is the mana guy done? Oh god, we might not have the juice for him. Crafter is locked. Well, I don't think he should be. Alright, but regardless, over here, in regards to the stars, what you'll see is that's a lot of nether stars to be picking up. Yeah, how do I prevent that from happening? Is it because they're too close? I think it is. We were so close though. We were so close to greatness. Like, to be honest, I think the issue is that the mana's not going anywhere. Like, I still think that's sort of the issue. So my question at the moment is, do we have enough just to get our hands on the mana collector? That's all. We're so close. No, look, we need 2 terra steel. Oh, the terra steel actually... No, the terra steel does take a little bit. It does eat up a bit of mana, especially since this guy's empty. Yeah, especially since this guy's empty and this guy's like our main mana guy. Okay, I'll tell you what. I will have to set up the mana spreaders at least, like, barely, you know, just to hook them up. What I could do as well is we could chuck some sparks on them, just to sort of get that going. Our blaze powder, I don't know why the blaze powder is constantly low. We'll grab a few of these. That'll be fine. Let's grab some pools. This will be very temporary. We literally just need some mana production coming in. Oh, I made way more than I should have. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do like this. Like, it's going to be very simple. These guys here. Grab the wand. Grab you there, you there, you there. And then grab you and tell you to go there. And do the same for all these. Alright, so these should fill up, honestly, pretty quick. Which also means... Drum roll? What does it mean? I can't even think of what it means. The sparks. I probably want to place sparks on these. Boom, boom, boom. As you can see, some are filling up. In particular, this guy here, because I put that dominant gene on it. Or the dominant augment. I keep calling it gene like I'm a doctor. This stuff we do want to order. We just don't really have the mana for it. Which means, realistically, I want to pick this up. So we've grabbed the thing out of it. I think it's currently in the system. And what I want to do is place it on this guy, which might have a spark. It does. I'm going to place it here, which means it should be able to order like terra steel, right? So if we go into here now, what's the issue? I don't really know what the issue is. Hold on. Can we get more of these? What does this stuff cost us? I think we can. Oh, cool. Hopefully we have enough for that. I guess we'll find out. If we don't have enough, we literally just waste the mana. Like, it all disappears, I'm pretty sure. It slowed down right at the end, but we did have enough. Cool. Okay, that's awesome. That's still not what I wanted. Alright, it started up again, and as you can see, I feel like it's going a lot slower than it was. The sort of solution here is... What's the solution? These guys aren't going far enough, are they? We need to grab another dominant, which I guess we've got one here. Let's grab this guy out. And we'll slap this guy onto this guy here. And I think this will sort everything out. Yeah, there we go. So he pulls the stuff in. Then that guy can send the stuff over there, which means this guy can run. As you can see, he's doing pretty well. We're good. Listen, everything's fine. We just need to keep ordering these blue things. Okay. So, here's what I think we need. I think we need a recessive one here. Right? Oh, I don't know why it's not going on. I thought that's what we need. Oh, it's a book. I think we need a recessive one here, and it'll spread everything around. Unless we make more recessives, but we still need stuff for that. So for example, if I place this here, as you can see, it spits everything out, right? So everything gets mana. This guy's currently offline, which means I can't do what I need to do, which is a little bit unfortunate. And the other issue is the fact that this guy's obviously sent everything around to these, which I obviously don't want them to. So, bit of a pickle. In terms of the dominant, can I do both? Can I have this one be dominant and dispersive? I don't really know. I need it to not be sending stuff over there. And yet it is. Alright, I've had to shuffle a lot of stuff around, but we're pretty much there. Okay, we're pretty much there. So these guys should hopefully allow me to light this guy up again. He ran out of mana. That's sort of why you want to keep the dominant sparks on him. We can probably, light up our beauty again. Oh, it's a completely different game. It's got enough. I can right-click this guy and he should light up. It'll probably use a little bit of mana, in which case we'll see some mana go into each of them like that. Just a little bit, just to keep him topped up. But we should be good. As you can see, it is pretty much hooked up. I think this guy's just filling up now. Which means we can go back to our augments, or I guess in this case, our pixie dust, as silly as that sounds, and order some more of it, right? Like, I should be able to order another one. How long is that going to take? Shouldn't take too long. But the plan is, I think currently it might not even have enough mana. Yeah, what we want to be doing here is placing these recessive ones on all of these. So for example, I place it on the spark that should be roughly there, and it charges everything, right? Which means we get another pixie dust, which means we can get more of these recessive things. And we want to place these on all of our guys down here. At least that's what you would think we want to do. Once again though, I'm telling you, we just need the mana collector. Yes. Okay. The game changes. So, here's the plan. We pick up all these. We pick up all of this, to be completely honest. Okay. And that, once again, that's going to break this because we're going to have like nether stars dropping everywhere. But what we do is we place a mana collector in the middle. And what does it do? It collects mana. Or at least it's meant to. That's, once again, what's meant to happen. So I think I can bind them. Do I bind them to the collector? How does... I'll be honest. Apparently I don't remember how this works. I'll tell you what. We can put the book here and then look up what the mana collector does. I've used it before. I thought it was that straightforward. Spreaders cannot handle enough mana. The mana collector can put mana directed from that, so it just sparks directly to the mana collector. Okay. So we need a spark. So what we're going to do is grab a spark, place the spark on here. As you can see, it's sitting in the middle there. It's a little bit hard to see. And we're going to place a recessive on it. And what we should see is everything fly around. The problem is, nothing's linked to it currently. I don't know if I need to... I don't know if I need to manually place it again or something. I'm not too sure. If I place this guy down, and if he gets, I don't know, a nether star on top of him, for example. Yeah. Oh, look, it's actually sending it. So this guy's now linked, I would imagine, to that. I think possibly I have to, like, unlink all of these. Oh, actually, hold on. There we go. Yeah, okay, I see the issue. The issue was I was in bind mode. I was in function mode instead of bind mode. So bind mode, and then I can bind these together. And as you can see when I hover over them, they highlight that now. Awesome. So I can select you, then select you, and we're good. Select you, Now we're good. Select you, and now we're good. And do the same for all these. Make sure that all of them highlight the mana collector, like I just did. Okay, so this should now work. Once again, I should be able to come over here and pick this stuff up. And they should all drop perfectly. Now, what issue do we have? We still have an issue, in case you can tell. The issue is what happens when it is full. We still don't really have a solution for that. So, what is the answer? I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Genuinely, not too sure what the solution is. I'm definitely open to suggestions because it is going to get quite messy, to be completely honest. This guy, oh my god. I think we're good. I made a mess. It's fine. We've got a bunch in the system. So yeah, once our system's full, like right now, I don't know what happens. I don't know what happens. Realistically, we need something that just stores infinite mana. For example, a mana trash can. As silly as that might sound, a mana bin. We need a way to get rid of it. Mana void. That's what we want. Now, it seems a little bit silly having a mana void, but genuinely, I think that's what we want. Now, there's also mana detectors. These, I guess, detect mana. So I guess we'll make one. See what it does. Craft this guy. There's also a mana flux field. Not a clue what that thing will do. I think we're currently, ordering a living rock because I turned them all into pools. But so far, so good. Yeah. I think we're good. I think we're good. Like, this mana void is probably enough. What we would want it to do is, I guess, be pretty much over here with a spark on it. Oh, can I do that? I might not be able to do spark on it. Do I have to do a pool on it, maybe? Hold on. I was going to say, we should have pools. I know for a fact we have plenty of pools. Do I place that guy there? And is this voiding it? Let's have a look. Let's open our wand. And it's charging. So I don't think it's voiding, per se. So I don't think that's what we want to do. I'm not really sure what to do here with this guy. Oh, okay. We place it underneath the mana pool, and the mana pool will always accept mana, but it will void any that it can't hold. That is exactly what we want. So we're going to grab this guy, and we're going to place him underneath this guy right here. That is, I guess, the idea. Now, at the moment, we have a cable there, but that can easily be rerouted. Let's go ahead. Cable. Yep. Grab. Yeah, sure. Grab a stack of them. You're going to go there now, which means I can break you. And so we are going to be wasting nether stars. That's going to be made pretty clear very soon, as you can tell. Oh, that's not what I meant to place. But it should be fine. It should be fine. I'm pretty sure we're making way more than we need. Realistically, how would we even turn this guy off? I guess we would turn it off by having this guy be redstone activated. Using a redstone or a mana detector, which I don't know how it works, but we can hold control and see. And somehow have this turn it off. Detects when a mana burst flows through it. Bursts pass through this block like air and provides a redstone signal for the occasion. I don't particularly know if we can use that. As in, like, I don't really know how we would make use of that. I'll tell you what. Let me know how I can have this guy turn off when we have enough mana. I'm sure maybe there's a comparator I could do. You know what I mean? Maybe if the thing's full, have the comparator turn it off. I guess that's an option. I mean, we could try like a very basic comparator setup. There's probably a way to do it with integrated as well, but I don't know if I'm even going to consider touching that. So if I place you here and place you here, and then have but we can listen. We can do a little bit of this by grabbing a redstone reader and a logic cable. I just want to see like what comparative value it displays. That's all I'm looking for here. So redstone reader, place the cable that way I can open it. Place a spark here. So this guy will charge. And what we should be able to see is the comparative value. So currently it's none. If I have this tick on, what do we get? We get redstone level of 2, 3. I imagine, here's my guess. When it's full, I imagine it's going to be 15. Which means we can do this. We can do this. Let's grab a rider. Redstone rider. This guy's going to go onto this guy here. Beautiful. Listen. I don't know what you guys buckled in for the ending of this episode. But I can almost guarantee it wasn't this mess that you're about to see. So, yeah, once again, he's about to be full. Currently, even still, we're only at 13. We're at 14. Awesome. And we'll watch these particles. They should stop this. It hits 15 and they've stopped. How cool is that? So, Oh, this is going to be awesome. Oh, so easily done, I say with a strange accent. So we'll open this guy up. We're going to, no, hold on. Let's open this guy up. We want to grab this here, the redstone value of 15, or just the redstone value it's portraying. We want to also search integer. We want to put in here, oh yeah, this is so easy. We type in this, 15, so this is just a number, integer, number, put 15 in, awesome. And then we turn that into a variable. So what we have now is the redstone level that's being output and a card that just says 15. The next thing we do is we do a less than, right? And we say, if the redstone value that is emitted is less than 15, output a redstone signal. And what that'll do, oh, we dropped it on the ground accidentally, but what that will do is it will turn this guy on if we set him to work only with redstone. It will turn him on when the value is less than, what do you call it? Less than 15. So the other thing we need real quick is a variable store. This guy is obviously going to store all the cards we have here. So these two here. This guy should now be lit up. Awesome. So at the moment, as you can see, nothing. He gets nothing because he only works with redstone, which means this lonesome little star will go all the way around. Obviously, we've got a bit of a mess here, which I can pick up most of it. But yeah, it should work amazingly. When this, well, I guess, how do we make use of this? Because, hold on. How do I do this? Because obviously he's just going to stay full forever, right? Do I need him to be recessive as well? I'm not entirely sure. Like, for example, if this guy's recessive and I place that on, he just stops accepting, even if he still could, which is a bit of a problem. Because if I take him off, see, he accepts. So, how does that work? I guess I don't know. I guess I don't know. I guess I really don't know. We're like all around the answer. To be honest, it's probably as simple as putting this setup on one that we're actually using. You know what I mean? Because obviously we're not really using this. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Okay, well anyway. I guess what we could do as well is put some more dominant ones around. That would probably help out a little bit, I imagine. Because then that would force this guy to receive things. Yeah, I don't really know. Like, see, that guy pulls from here. You know what? I think that actually works quite well. I think that works. So I think what we should do... I wish I could block these two off. Can we do that? Is that what... What did the... Sorry, the episode's pretty much over. I just want to see what this last augment does. Actually, I think the page is still open. Back. Spark augments. What does the isolating one? Prevents the spark from interacting with any dominant or recessive sparks, but will still allow it to interact with blocks that can receive their mana from the spark. Blah, blah, blah. So that's what we want. I don't know if you could hear what I said just then, but I said that's what we want. So if I order these, you ready? You're gonna love it. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. It should be pretty much made. Yep, there we go. We're gonna place 2 of these. Actually, we can probably get away with just 1. So I'm gonna pick up the recessive gene that's on here, and I'm gonna instead place an isolated gene there. That didn't really work now, did it? Okay. Yeah, I guess this guy needs to have a recessive on him, doesn't he? Unlucky. Listen, it was worth a try. Alright. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me know how I can get this working. I think it's sort of working right now with what we've got currently set up. Like, look, the redstone, it's letting nether stars through because it's lower. So, we'll just have to see what happens. All I know is somehow, for whatever... Oh, it's because this guy's constantly voiding, isn't it? So he'll never turn off. And because he's dominant, he's pulling from all of them. Oh god, that's... We don't want that. We don't want that. I think we're good then. I think we're good. Yeah, sure. How are these guys? Yeah, awesome. Either way, hey, I'm happy. We've got plenty of mana. We've got infinite mana. Once we're full, we'll sort it out later. Okay, we'll sort it out later. I think we're good though. I'm pretty confident that just leaving these guys empty with no spark augments is going to be good enough. So I'm happy. Wonderful. We did what we wanted. So what should we do? Should this be the thumbnail? Maybe we'll do this because it does turn off. I think the system works. It might not be perfect, but it should work nonetheless. So we might do a little bit of like this. Anyhow, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you again for the very helpful comments. I might have forgotten something, but all I know is that they were very helpful, and we pretty much redid a lot of the stuff we did previously, and perfectly. The funnels was like the perfect solution that I just couldn't think about. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the support on the channel, the support on the community, the servers, all that stuff. Thank you guys so much. Genuinely, thank you guys for being here, sticking by. Hopefully you're enjoying this stuff. Once again, hard to believe. Don't fully trust it. But if somehow it is true, genuinely, thank you. And I'm happy that I've been able to provide you guys with a little bit of content. It's pretty mind-blowing. I'll be honest. It's very difficult not to just constantly be like, wow. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm genuinely doing what I grew up wanting to do. You know what I mean? Like watching Direwolf20 play these games, watching the Ogscast do all that stuff. To be fair, we still haven't done much SMP stuff in terms of like the Yogscast style. But Direwolf20 stuff, hey, boom, we've done that. You know what I mean? Like we've conquered that whole like chain of command, I guess, which is really cool. I think it's really awesome. So yeah, thank you guys, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.